Welcome, cooks and foodies. I am David DiBari, chef and owner of the Cookery Restaurant in Dobbs Ferry, New York. I want to invite you to my playground where you and I are going to eat serious and have fun. Today we're going to make a classic Italian appetizer, extremely reminiscent of my childhood, and I'm sick of waiting for Easter every year to have it. It's called Pizza Rustica, otherwise known as Easter pie, sometimes known as pastiere. But all we need to know is that it's a simple quiche-like pie filled with meats, cheese, and all sorts of goodness. Let's get on our way. So let's get started and show you exactly how we put together Pizza Rustica at the restaurant. Sopressata, ricotta, Parmigiano Reggiano, eggs, cream, and a short dough. What more could you possibly want? We start by making a short dough. We add flour and cubed cold butter to the mixer. And basically, we're simply going to cut the butter into the dough. Okay, we don't want to cream it out too much. We want to kind of let the butter melt into the dough while it bakes. While that's mixing, we're going to get our eggs ready. I generally put about 2 eggs and 1 yolk. The eggs are really going to enrich the dough itself. Of course, we always season with salt and pepper. At this point, you can add the Parmigiano Reggiano. Butter, flour, cheese, eggs. We're going somewhere with this right now. I hope you can feel it. A touch of fennel seed. While that's mixing, we're going to throw together the filling. We're going to start with our ricotta. We're mixing the Parmigiano, we're mixing the ricotta, and the hot, sweet sopressata and Genoa salami, all of which have been cubed and mixed together. At this point, we add 2 eggs again, along with 1 yolk. A little chopped parsley. And a little kick from some cayenne pepper. It truthfully couldn't get any easier. Something so delicious, something so rich, something truly nostalgic, and that's the filling. It's that easy. Okay, so let's go back to our dough. We're going to finish this up by adding the eggs in slowly. Notice here how the dough is starting to come together. I can squeeze it in my hand, but it's not just there yet. So with the addition of a little heavy cream, you could use water, but cream is better. And there you have it. The beginning stages to a good time. The Pizza Rustica dough. There's about 3,000 Pizza Rustica recipes. Whether you go 1 mile down the road in Italy or a couple hundred miles, it's all different. Some people, I remember in my town using pizza dough to actually bind and create the crust for the actual Pizza Rustica. Some people use bread, essentially the same thing. But here, because it's so rich and fatty and over the top, we've created this short dough. And that's it. You can smell the goodness in the dough already. So we're going to put this aside and actually let it rest for about a half hour. Once you've worked gluten, flour, you want to let it rest. You want to let it come down. You're working the proteins. You're developing starch and gluten, which actually become very tough. So we want to let that rest for about a half hour, and then we're going to come back and roll it out. and assemble the Easter pie.